Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 10 of Cracking Up. Welcome to today's podcast. Today, we're going to be going through two messages that have been sent in about football, about a transfer, and also about a bit of VAR that we will cover up. And also, we've got a bit of a surprise. We're going to be talking about myself and Adam's Twitch kind of career, you'd call it so far. So, Adam, how are you doing, mate?
I'm not bad, mate. How are you?
I am very, very good, thanks. We've just watched the football. So Tottenham Man United just played, and that was a 1-1. Just before we go into questions, what were your thoughts on the game, mate?
Yeah, we can just go into that before we go into questions. But it's boring. Every Premier League game has been boring.
I'd agree with that. I actually, I don't know if I said it in last week's podcast, but I know I said to my dad today, I said the game's going to be 1-1.
So wait, you got what one did you get right? You got
I
Villa
got
right.
Villa, yeah, I got Villa.
Well, that should have been 1-0, but
well, we'll get onto that. We'll get
onto that. But yeah, the game, Man U looked like they were the better team at the start. I think Tottenham were just playing too deep today. Mourinho way, as usual. Parked the bus. I think the bus was parked for the whole game, to be honest. But yeah, that's just the Mourinho way. And then Tottenham started to attack a little bit. I thought Lamela played decent today. He was in the pocket, the central pocket role, just behind Kane, where Ali usually is, or Lo Celso. But I think he played well today. I think all of Tottenham's attack just came from the right sides with Bergwijn, Aurier, and Lamela drifting over there. So I mean, Kane was barely in the game. He had the most touches like in the last 5 minutes or something of the game when it was end to end, when both teams were trying to get the win. But yeah, I thought Man U were the better team at the start. Rashford could have scored when Lloris dangled his legs and saved it. That was a good save.
Did you see Mason Greenwood's effort at the end?
Yeah, could have scored. He's quality. Mason Greenwood. Excited. He's another one for England. You know, when we talk about England and all these players, he's another one for the future. Not right now, but for the future.
But I know I shouldn't really compare these two kind of players, but if we're looking back, say 2 years ago, kind of Mason Greenwood at the time was Dominic Solanke, and look at him now, he's gone to Bournemouth. I'm not sure, would you compare them the same? But
no, nowhere near.
I mean, Dominic Solanke was looking very promising playing for England. Didn't he win the World Cup for the England youth team?
Yeah, he won the World Cup with England. It's like the under 21s, I think. He won it with like John Drew Kenny and I think Calvert-Lewin, just them. Yeah. So yeah, he won. I remember watching it. I think it was against Colombia. They won. But yeah, I would not compare them to. Mason Greenwood is miles better. I don't know why he didn't start today. Don't know whether it was due to fitness. I think Pogba was due to fitness, but Pogba, Man U were a lot better when Pogba came on. He just added. He came on for Fred, so obviously Bruno Fernandes stayed in. And to be honest, them two together, it's just like, for Man U fans, it's just dreamland. Because I really rate Bruno Fernandes. I think that glue that Man United needed, he was the man to fix that. And they were meant to get him in the summer, didn't, but eventually got him in January, and he's been very good every well, I wouldn't say every game, but since he's joined, he's been very, very good for them, I'd say.
Being consistent.
Yeah, very consistent.
Well, I mean, when I say every, I mean a lot of massive clubs were actually interested in him, even the likes of Liverpool. I think City were interested in him at one point, but United signed him, and he's proven himself, but he's not played too many games yet. So yeah, I know he's been put on pens, and he's very, very clinical at penalties. But yeah, seems like a very good signing so far.
That pass to that reverse pass, he looked like he was going to shoot, and then passed it to Martial, and then Dyer slid in and blocked it. That was a very good pass by Bruno, a very good block by Dyer as well. I think Dyer played well apart from when he gave away the pen.
Well, did you see the second pen appeal?
Yeah, that wasn't a pen.
Yeah, no, I think Bruno knew what he was doing there, but he wasn't going to get away with it.
No, yeah, it was 100% not a pen. It wasn't a
Well,
foul on.
John Moss gave it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So say VAR wasn't there a few years ago, that would have been given.
Yeah,
so,
would have been given. Rashford would have taken it. He was about to take it, wasn't
he? Yeah.
But yeah, I think the final result being 1-1, I think that was fair, to be honest. Man U, how many chances? Like, they had the Rashford one, 2 Rashford ones. They had the Martial one. I mean, Fred from outside the box. The Greenwood one at the end. They had some chances. That's Son headed as well for Tottenham.
I think De Gea should have done a lot better with that Bergwijn goal.
Yeah.
But the power, it was obviously a powerful shot, but from a world-class goalkeeper like David De Gea, I think I saw something as well, a tweet saying, De Gea since the 2018 World Cup, he's gone downhill. What would you say
I
about that?
I would agree with that. Because he wasn't great in the World Cup, was he? That was like his first unnerviness, like, ever. And he never really made any mistakes. He was the best goalkeeper in the world at one point.
Yeah.
And then the World Cup came, and it's like he made all these mistakes, and it's like, is this a different person? And then he's got a good point, to be fair. Since then,
I think that's the same with a lot of goalkeepers. Like we even seen that with Pepe Reina at Liverpool.
Yeah.
It's fantastic goalkeeper, and then it just gets to a point where you drop one goal, and then you just start dropping loads, and
your confidence,
go in then, and your confidence drops. I know this is very different with saying Loris Karius, but he was never at that top elite level. But he was a good goalkeeper, and he was starting to start games for Liverpool. And to be honest, I know a lot of Liverpool fans that were saying they were confident with him in their goal, and then it came to the Champions League final, and he absolutely crumbled. And
he knows that.
I think there's no way back for Karius. I'd like to see him come back. I think for Karius, when he comes back on loan from Besiktas, which I think soon is.
No, he's back now. Got terminated.
Yeah, he got terminated. But to be honest, I think just a move back to Mainz would probably be the best for him, and to try, because I know there's a young goalkeeper called Muller. I think it is.
Yeah.
Mainz. Yeah. So I think it'd be good for Karius to go back, and even for that Muller to.
But Muller had a good season.
In goal. Well, yeah, but to have a bit of competition in goal, I think would do him the world of good as well from a young goalkeeper.
Honestly, just go to the Championship. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a good signing for someone like Brentford, even, who were, an up-and-coming team. I think Brentford, why they're moving from Griffin Park, well, they've moved now, God knows why, because, God, that is one nice old stadium. I'm actually into my old stadium, so we actually did a video, didn't we, once about...
Yeah, we rated... Well, we rated Premier League stadiums, yeah. Go check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of old stadiums, so the reason why they're leaving Griffin Park, I can't believe that, but yeah, I think Championship wouldn't be a bad shout. Even the likes of Leeds maybe that are coming up, but they've got Kiko Casilla.
Yeah, well, if you're, everyone thinks he's not the best Karius, but I'm sure a Championship side will take him in goal, just a shot stopper, just to help them. But yeah, the thing is with De Gea, the Bergwijn goal, the De Gea today, when I know it was a powerful shot straight at him, but if you watch the replay on the angle in front of De Gea, he's got his left palm out, and then he's got his right fist out instead of having two palms out to push it away to the left, as far as left as possible. He's got his left palm out and his right fist out, and what happens is it's bounced off his right fist and gone in the net. Instead of having two palms out and pushing it away, for some reason he's got one fist out and it's bounced off his fist. And there was a lot of times today where instead of catching it, he just punches it. He's a good puncher, but you just catch it. But yeah.
Right. So should we move on to the first question?
Can do, yeah, mate. Go on.
Yeah, so the first question, once again, from Will Jeffs. It was...
Hey, what a lad.
It was coming, this question, really. To be honest, we actually had a bit of a I wouldn't say argument, but I'd say a
And
strong debate about this. Wouldn't you say a few
we
days
did,
ago?
and we can talk about it. We can talk about it in depth because
Yeah. So the question is, does VAR system need reviewing after the lack of intervention with the Sheffield United goal incident? So if you don't know, Sheffield United versus Aston Villa at Aston Villa at Villa Park wasn't it the first game of the
yeah,
Premiership being
first
back?
game back, yeah,
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it, which I'm pretty sure you have done, because it was a big moment with the return of the Premiership, a goal was disallowed, and by a very small margin, but from different angles, it looks like it's gone in, and it was an Ireland goal, I believe, who, from pictures, you could see on his face, couldn't you? Really, that it had gone in.
yeah, you could. He was just waiting for the rest watch to go, but
Mm.
you've the debate that we had was you were just giving your view to me of
Mm-hmm.
the referee's view and the rules,
Yeah.
which we can talk about now. So, what are the rules, Miles? From being the referee, what are the rules?
Right. So, for me at youth football, obviously we don't have goal line technology, so I have to make decisions off from my eyes and if I think it's gone in. And there has been many incidents where I've actually had to do that. I've actually had to do it in a semi-final, and in the middle of Macclesfield, and a lot of people kicked off. So yeah, that wasn't my proudest moment, and I got a bit of abuse at that game. But let's move on. And on this, I think in the Premiership, Championship, whatever, where whatever competition it is where VAR is used, with something about goal line technology, if the technology isn't working, I don't think it's. I mean, it can't
The
go to
thing is,
VAR because there's a lot of camera angles, and even if the smallest possible margin of the ball was still on the line, that wouldn't be a goal. And there's just so many different angles that you can't just gamble on it. Really, you have to be certain, and that's why they brought in goal line technology to be certain. And on this incident, there was an error with it, which turned in for possibly Aston Villa to stay up in the league. It was a massive point for Villa, but yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
well, what you were saying to me is the referee has to trust the technology. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The thing is, Michael Oliver his watch didn't vibrate, so that means to him that it wasn't a goal. That's why he's trusting you.
Yeah.
And you're saying what you said to me was with the camera angles you can't sim it if it's by a small margin. Fair enough. If it's a small margin, you can't call that. But if you look at the image online, because they always have a camera online, they've always had it for years, even before goal line technology, so they can tell. They still have it now. The camera online with the goalposts, so you can see situations like this. And if you look at the image from that angle, you can clearly see. You can see the gap between his arm. Like his arm is past the ball. Like the ball's past his arm, and there's a gap between his arm and the post, and you can see the netting in between his arm and the post, and the ball is further than his arm. So that's when, yeah, fair enough if it's a small margin, but that is clearly over the line. And you said to me that because of the rules, the referee has to trust the technology. But why is VAR there? VAR is there to help the referee.
I think VAR is for open gameplay and for something like that.
It's for everything. It's to help the referee. It's for everything.
For goal line technology, the referee only has to trust his watch, and you can only trust his watch, and that can't go to VAR. I know you said like the picture. No, it can't. It can't.
Why?
The referee, because it can't go. Because as I said before, there's so many different angles. You
only need one angle. The one online with the goalpost. That's the one angle you need.
You don't. Because
so how can say if you have one in front of the goal, behind the goal, if you're doing if you're a goal line technology or you're looking at a ball going across the line, you only need one angle, which is the one across the posts.
Well,
across the goal line. You only
You
need
could
one.
also have an angle from above, from looking down on the line, because as I said, it might not look like it's gone in, but it could be 0.00, like, reoccurring 0.1, millimeters of that ball that is on that line, literally on the smallest amount, and you might not be able to call it. As I say, I never said to you, do I think it's a goal or do I not think it's a
Well,
goal? For
yeah.
me
Then, do you think it
personally,
was from looking? Have you seen that image? Yeah.
yeah, I've
Well,
seen
what
images,
would you
and,
say
and
off that? Just off that?
I can't trust the images as a referee, but what I can say is, I don't use goal line technology, obviously at the level that
Yeah.
I referee, and for me, I would 100% give that as a goal. But as a Premier League referee, he has to trust his watch, and that's why the goal wasn't given.
The thing is, though, say if goal line technology wasn't a thing, yeah, and the referee went over to the screen on the side, what would you say? What would you give?
I mean, that's
And
that's
don't say
different
don't say
because
about angles, because what would you give on that one angle? Because that's the only angle you need.
um, I mean, this is a tough one really because you have to trust the watch, and
No, but forget about the
if there was
watch.
no goal line technology, uh,
Because
it all depends. I'd have to have a closer look, to be honest with you, and
right,
I'd have to have a
have you not
look
had a
right in
close
front
look
of me
then?
now.
Well,
Oh,
anyway,
I know, but like when you're in a game of FIFA and you can zoom in and everything, I'd have to properly like have a
well
look
we
and
can't.
stuff.
We don't
But
have that. I mean, I don't
no,
think we ever
I
will.
know
So,
exactly. But
but the thing is as well, you were
if
saying,
if there was no goal in technology, I'd 100% give the goal.
yeah, okay, right, okay. Um, so what you were saying is the referee has to trust the watch. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
He has no control whatsoever. And you said you said to me Hawkeye is 100% correct, which it is, and it's never failed, and it is 100% correct with results. But the reason it never went off is because players were in the way, and for some reason the goalpost was in the way. It's never been the way before, but that's the reason. But the thing is, you cannot trust the technology. You can trust the technology to give the
I
right
think
result, but you can't trust the technology to go off. Do you know what I mean?
I would say lower league, yeah, don't trust the technology. But if it's in the elite leagues like the Premiership stuff, you've got to trust it because you need to think how important these points are, not only for like Villa but also for Sheffield, who are fighting for you know European
Yeah.
competition next year.
Yeah.
I think at that level you have to trust goal line technology, and I think that's why it's still there. Because if they didn't feel the need, I think they would have taken it out years ago. But it's very like much needed. Even
Well,
we've seen headers in the past and stuff that's used goal line technology by the smallest margins given. And yeah, I think it's
so I said to
yeah.
you as well, the Lampard goal that should have been given in the World Cup against Germany. No technology, no VAR, no goal line technology, nothing. So would you say that's a goal or not? You said to me, I asked you that, and
Right, okay,
you said you
that's a
can't
good question.
100% determine whether it's a goal or not.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good question. Now, for me, it all depends on the angle where I am as a referee on the pitch. So I'd obviously be, following the attack just a bit,
Yeah,
a
obviously the
bit
referee
behind.
won't be able to see that. It's the linesman.
So right in front, I think it's different to to having different camera angles, but also for a linesman as well. You're still on an angle from experiences as me as a linesman. They're still, on an angle, so you can't 100% give it. But I won't be able to give you my answer on that. I'd have to be refereeing in that moment and see it with
No, I
my
don't.
eyes from a referee's angle.
I just mean off the camera when it's paused when the ball hits the floor.
Oh yeah, that's a definite goal. But the thing is, there is
Yeah,
no
if the
goal
ref's not
technology
sure,
there,
you can't
so
give it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. But I feel like the watch hasn't gone off yet.
Mm.
I'm talking about the Sheffield one now. The
Yeah.
the watch hasn't gone off. Michael Oliver has to carry on. Yeah, he has to trust the technology, the referee. Fair enough. VAR have the angles. Stockley Park, they have the angles to see that it was a goal, and then they can either tell him to go over to the screen to make his decision, because they might think, oh, it hasn't gone off here for some reason, because they know now that it's not 100% to go off. So now they know if situations like that happen and the watch doesn't go off, they have to go to VAR. They know now they have to. The watch actually vibrated at half time in the changing rooms that it was a goal for some reason. And then after the game, they formally apologised.
You can't give that then.
I think they should. Just a half time, make it 1-0. I know that sounds daft, but
they can't really. It changed the mindset of the whole Aston Villa team, to be honest.
That's not the point. A goal's a goal.
I know a goal's a goal, but it would make such a difference in the game as well, like to the mentality of the players. They can't do that.
No, but even if they scored just before half time, it's the same mentality. Do you know what I mean?
No, there's something more to fight for, because I don't know what minute it went in. Do you know what minute it was?
I can't remember.
But
20 something.
But there's say there's 25 minutes after that goal from half time and it's not been given. Say it was given, they'd have that amount of time then to really push the boat out and go really strong, have a good mindset to go forward.
Yeah.
So I think that's the mentality really. So
say if so, do you mean say if that goal counted and it was 1-0 Sheffield and near half time Aston Villa trying to get a goal before half time, so if you were Sheffield, you go, oh, we'll just hold it off till half time, keep the win till keep us winning till half time. That's if the goal was given. So say because it wasn't given, Sheffield might try and get a goal before half time. Is that what you're trying to say? The mentality of how you play.
Yeah. It changes the whole mentality of the game really for the rest of the game. So, it just would cause massive difference.
But at the same time, VAR and goal line technology is come in to try and make the game fair. So make the game fair and give them the goal.
Yeah, but that you can't do that with the FA rules.
Well, the thing is, all VAR is changing everyone's mentality, because it's you think you celebrated the goal, then you haven't. It's up and down all the time with emotions. Do you know what I mean? And you don't. Sometimes you don't know what's going on.
But they're following the rules. You can't just.
Well, the rules need changing then.
I mean, I as a referee, I wouldn't say that should be able to happen, but I mean, everyone's got their own opinions, haven't they?
The rules should just change. There's a lot of rules that should change, really. I can't think off the top of my head what.
Well, I've got a funny rule I'll tell you about.
Go on then.
I know. So I'll ask you a little question here, right? So, say a goalkeeper takes a goal kick, okay? And I've actually never seen this, but I know someone that actually did see this, right? And the goalkeeper.
Are you talking about Sunday League?
Yeah, just anything. This is just football, right? And the goalkeeper takes a goal kick, and it doesn't reach outside the box, and the wind brings it back to go in his own goal. But what would you think, as a football fan, would be the outcome of that?
Does it go outside the box and come back in?
No,
you have to take it again. Because the ball has to get the whole. Well, it depends. Because you're talking. It depends because you're talking about anything. But I was actually going to ask you a question while you were asking this question. You know, because I haven't played Sunday League in years.
Well, can I just tell you the answer? Just
no, wait. Can I ask this? Can I ask this first?
Go on.
So in Sunday League, are you know the way in the Premier League you can have players in the box while a goal kick is taken? Does that happen in Sunday League?
Yeah.
So you can have your own players in the box?
Yeah.
So, right, so does it come back to the goalkeeper or does it go to one of the players?
Right, okay, I'll just say it again. So the goalkeeper takes the goal kick.
Yeah.
And he kicks it as a goal kick normal, but it's dead windy and it comes back from the wind, doesn't leave the goal, the goal
box
area, the box, and it goes in his own goal.
It doesn't count because the ball hasn't left the... I know.
So
no, it will count. It will count now.
What would you give?
A goal.
You'd give a goal for the opposite team.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
not
pretty
what
sure
it is.
that's happened before.
That's not what the rule is.
Well, the thing now,
Oh,
I think it would
can I
because
just
you never used to. The ball used a few years ago. The ball, well, actually last year or the year before, the ball had to leave the box, didn't it? So a few years ago, that wouldn't have counted. But I think now because you can pass to your defenders inside the box, I think that would count.
No, it would be a corner for the opposite team.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be a corner.
Yeah, it'd be a corner for the opposite team.
Why is that?
God knows, it's just one of the.
That is
one of the
weird.
rules. I know. I found that out on my refereeing course. Couldn't believe it.
That's weird.
I know.
I think what I said there, that should be it, but that's weird. That's weird.
Right, so we will go on the second question now, and this is from Diego. This is thoughts on Werner to Chelsea.
Diogo.
Diego, hey mate, I can't. Diego Yota, mate. I don't know how to say it. But
Diogo Yota, I think it is.
Is it Diogo?
Yeah.
Right, there we go. Sorry, Diogo. Cheers for the comment, mate. I do apologise. I did butcher your name there. Thoughts on Werner to Chelsea and Fraser not playing for Bournemouth anymore?
Well, I'm going to talk about Fraser first because I did. If you didn't listen to the last podcast, I did speak about that at the end for Succo's question about Fraser, and this was before the contract, before Bournemouth offered Fraser a contract. I was saying, wasn't I? I was saying because his contract's running out, Everton should go and snatch him up on a free. But yeah, Bournemouth have offered him a contract. He's rejected it. Eddie Howe said he won't play for Bournemouth anymore. So now, this is Everton's chance to go and get him. He's only 25. He's better than Iwobi and Walcott. I know I've spoke about this.
Would you say he's better than Bernard, though? Like, there's not too many levels.
On par or better.
Yeah.
But just play Bernard on the right, and then play him on the left. And it's on a free, for God's sake. He's only on 27k a week. That's nothing to Everton. I say only, but for Everton's takeover and stuff, that's nothing. The fucking wages. Oh, sorry for swearing. The bloody wages.
We're getting demonetized now.
the wages that
you didn't air that YouTube. You didn't air that.
The wages that that Ancelotti's on. He's on like 200 odd k a week. So I'm surely it's a no brainer really for him to and I reckon they will. Norwich will go down, especially after today.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think they should.
To be honest, when we saw the Norwich squad, you kind of knew they were going down at the beginning of the season. But then again, you'd say that about Sheffield, and look at them; they're fighting for European football.
Well, yeah, I think Fraser is gonna leave, and I think they should go and get Todd Cantwell. That's if Bournemouth stay up. That's if Bournemouth stay up.
Yeah.
Because say if Bournemouth stay up, them type of teams that just stay up in the Premier League, they try and go for the good players that relegate. So like Max, I think Everton should go and get Max Aarons, because he's probably the best player on the side. To be honest, Pookie's good, but
I think a move that would suit Todd Cantwell would be someone like Leicester.
He's not Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes is one of the most underrated players in the Premier League.
He's very good, but couldn't he swap on the right wing and
over Jose Perez?
Drop him into a centre forward or attacking midfielder.
You've got Maddison, Vardy, Jose Perez, and Harvey Barnes. You'd stick him over them.
I'd put Todd Cantwell over Harvey Barnes.
Ah, come on.
Come on. He's a good footballer.
He's not that good. He looks better. He looks better because he's in an awful team. He's still decent.
Let me actually have a little look on the old Wikipedia how old he is.
He's still decent, but he just looks better because it's like Grealish. Grealish is still decent. Grealish is miles better than Cantwell anyway.
He's 22, you know.
Yeah, it's decent age. So like, if Bournemouth stay up, they should go and get like players like Cantwell or.
I think Cantwell's honestly, I think Cantwell's too good for Bournemouth. Well, do you know what? He could suit a signing to like Newcastle even, Todd Cantwell.
Yeah. Well, they've got Saint Maximin.
Yeah, but he's a
Could do with
right
another winger, to be honest. But players like Pookie, he's way too good. I feel sorry for him. He's too good for
I reckon he'll go
Norwich.
to like Leeds, or Fulham.
Yeah, someone like Leeds. If Leeds should go and pick him up. I know he's 30, but he's a goal scorer. He's in a bad team. Someone like Max Aarons as well. Everton should go and snatch him up because Coleman's old. He hasn't got the legs after breaking his leg, and Sidibe's only on loan anyway, and he's a donkey. So someone like Max Aarons, very young. I think he's only about 20,
Well, they've
21.
got Mason Holgate, haven't they? But don't they play him as a centre back?
Yeah, they play him as centre back, ball playing centre back. But yeah, they should go like what I'm saying is like players, teams like Bournemouth. Say if Bournemouth stay up, they try and go for like the relegating teams. So I think someone like Mings has just signed for Aston Villa, hasn't he? So like a lot of like someone like John McGinn.
Tyrone Mings is very good.
I rate John McGinn. He puts a shift in. So again, like what other teams like Crystal Palace could go for like a John McGinn.
Yeah.
So that's what. So if you're like a lower Premier League team that stay up, that's what they always do. They try and go for the good players that relegate. But yeah, that's with Ryan Fraser, I think, because we did speak about that in the last podcast. I gave my opinion on it anyway, so I just gave a brief opinion on there. But Timo Werner, good friend of our streams. Shout out to him, you sure UK. He's English, but he lives in Leipzig, and he's a Leipzig fan. Goes to a lot of the home games, and he says doesn't rate Werner as highly as everyone else does, and you can only trust him. And I mean, I know it's just an opinion, but you have to trust him in a way because he watches how many games of them. I can't say I've watched too many games of Timo Werner.
I mean, let me just say, right, I know Liverpool were interested in him for a long time, but I think Chelsea have, honestly, fair play to Chelsea going out and getting Hakim Ziyech and picking up Timo Werner. Now, they're both top quality players. Now, will they prove themselves in the Premiership? Who knows? We'll see that next year. It might take them even a year maybe to mould into the Chelsea's team and then take it another year.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the good signings and Frank Lampard's doing well.
Yeah, he's because they didn't have they were stuck without a transfer window. For what Frank Lampard's done for that squad is really good. I think getting your Europa League. I know obviously Chelsea always go for Champions League, but just for Lampard's first season, struggling without a transfer window. I think Europa League. I think Chelsea fans would have taken Europa League, but I think they might get Champions League.
I mean, even loaning out there like striker Morata.
He's gone, hasn't he?
Is he?
Hasn't he fully gone?
Mate, I've been playing too much career mode here. Let me have a look on the old Wikipedia. Morata.
Well, you've got Giroud.
I'm sure he's on loan. Mate.
Giroud, Abraham. I'm sure he was on loan and then went on permanently. Because they have Giroud.
No, he's on loan. He's on loan.
Is he? He'll go.
Yeah.
He'll go because they have Giroud, Abraham, Werner, and then Morata. But yeah, so Timo Werner, he was decent against Tottenham last time I seen him.
Yeah.
In a decent Leipzig side, got a goal as well. I think from a penalty. But yeah, from what I've seen as well, he doesn't have the composure. He's more of like a Jamie Vardy, over the top and run.
Yeah. Very fast.
Yeah, very fast. He doesn't have the composure, really. But yeah, I haven't seen him that much, but from what I've seen, he looks decent. He's a bit weak, so I'm not sure whether he'll. I don't know whether he'll get used to the Premier League quickly because it's a very physical side. Same with Ziyech, but Ziyech's very good technically. So
yeah,
you don't always need the physical side. You need to be able to run around, but I think he's injury prone. He has a lot of injuries. I think Ziyech. So I think he has a lot of a lot of injuries. So it'll be interesting to see if he can keep fit. If he can keep, honestly, if Zia can keep fit, and Chelsea go and buy a new centre back, like someone like Ake, buy him back. I think they have a buyback clause on his contract when he sold them to.
I think they could do with if a new centre back.
Yeah, and go and get Ben Chilwell
Yeah.
or Alex Tellers, because Ben Chilwell's proven in the Premier League. He's a good footballer. So if they could get a new centre back, if Kepa can sort his head out, get a new centre back, new left back. I think because Kante's decent. Kovacic had a really good season.
Yeah, he's very good, Kovacic. Yeah. I rate Ruben Loftus-Cheek,
Yeah, he's not bad. He just hasn't been getting any games.
And to be honest, I think it's time for Ross Barkley to leave. Chelsea.
Yeah, he's not. He is overrated. He's even rated. Who knows?
I think he was very hyped up at Everton, and
he was.
Let's be honest, he was looking very promising. I think it was just didn't he get injured for a while?
A little bit, yeah. He was injured for a little bit. Yeah.
They moved to Chelsea, and it's just not gone well. To be honest, it's very similar to Danny Drinkwater's career, really. How they've both fell off, both at Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ross Barkley, a good move. I don't know, because I don't think he'd even get in like a Leicester team.
He left his boyhood club to go to be like third or fourth choice in Chelsea that can't even win the league.
I mean, let's be honest. Would he even get back in that Everton team?
Probably not. I'd have Sigurdsson over him.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, it was the wrong move. He wanted out of his boyhood club to try and win trophies. I mean, he won the Europa League, but he didn't barely done it.
I think a good move for someone like him, right? I know this is just a weird shout, but I'm going to put it out there. Even like Inter Milan, maybe.
What, under Conte? Conte's a good manager.
He's a very good manager, and he's bringing in a lot of players because he wants to challenge Juventus for the league.
Mm-hmm.
He's brought in like
Lukaku, Eriksen.
Yeah, Ashley Young even just for a bit of.
Do you know what? He hasn't even played that bad. From what I've heard.
Well, he's grown hair now, hasn't
he? Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah. But, so what's your opinions on Werner then?
On Werner, I mean, I can't really go much into detail with this because I've not watched much German football. Even with the Bundesliga return, I've not even touched it really, to be honest. Which I thought I would have done. And let's be honest, the return of the Premiership so far has been boring, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. To be honest, I think the levels of volume need to be sorted because because through the game it's not everyone's tuned. Sometimes it's dead, everyone's quiet. When nothing's happening, it's a goal kick or whatever. And with this new fake crowd, it's like it's dead loud when there's nothing going on. So when I watch it, I watch it without it because it just gives me a headache.
Yeah, I watch it without it. Yeah.
It gives me a headache. It's too loud, I think. But yeah, what were we saying about Werner? Oh yeah,
I think it's a good signing and clever recruitment from Chelsea, and hats off to them. I mean, they're trying to rebuild Chelsea as a major cup winning team, which is what Frank Lampard wants to do. So yeah, big moves, big signings, and it'll be interesting to see how they do.
He said he wants to play in the Premier League, whether that was for Liverpool or for anyone else, which now is Chelsea. And because like we said, we don't know much about him, but from what his goal scoring record and his like match ratings and stuff like that, it's a very good signing, and especially on a release clause of 50 million in this market nowadays, it's a very good signing.
I mean, I know why he didn't pick the move to Liverpool because
he wasn't guaranteed first team football.
He wasn't guaranteed,
and he wouldn't be
first 11.
He wouldn't be.
Yeah, true, he wouldn't be. I think the thing a lot of people were saying was drop Firmino into attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, that's not his kind of role. Really, he's a centre forward.
Yeah.
He's not a striker. He's a centre forward. He drops back, drops in, plays a ball, supports the wingers, and I think that's the Liverpool style that Jurgen Klopp's created. And I
Yeah.
think the signing of Timo Werner wouldn't benefit Liverpool that much.
Yeah, well, the thing is with Liverpool, when we're a 4-3-3, Liverpool are 4-3-3, but when Firmino has the ball, he drops in midfield, so he comes as a cam, and then Salah and Mane become two right forwards, two strikers. Now they come in. That's how that works. But the thing is, if it would have been a great signing for Liverpool, not for him, but for Liverpool. If you look at City, the depth of squad they have Kyle Walker and Cancelo, two of the best right backs in the world.
Yeah, well, Cancelo didn't really perform, has he? Really,
he's still decent.
Yeah, he's still decent, but from what he was playing like at Juve, then
yeah, and right wing,
much.
you've got Bernardo Silva, and Mahrez, two quality right wings.
The depth at Manchester City is honestly ridiculous. Like the amount of world class players. Like if you look at Man City, they don't have players like, let me think, Curtis Jones that Liverpool have got. Even like McTominay, really.
They have the one like that is Foden, and Foden's better than all. Foden. Like he's well better than like Curtis Jones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the thing, like with Man City, it would have been for Liverpool. Sorry, it would have been a very good signing for Liverpool because of the depth. Such a great striker, and it's like obviously you can understand he's not getting first team football, but it's like how do Man City do it? How do they convince them? Guarantee trophies probably, but yeah, I think it's a very good sign for Chelsea. But Liverpool could struggle if like Shaqiri's meant to be rumored to go to Newcastle and
I think
not.
Do you know what? Shaqiri is a first team player in the Premiership. Wherever he chooses to go, he should be in a starting lineup somewhere. He's wasted at Liverpool, to be honest. He's a very good footballer, very talented, like the star man for Switzerland. So I just think really he should make a move to Newcastle. Really, which would be massive. And do you know what? He'd be absolutely loved by Newcastle fans because we know how passionate they are, and for a player like them, they would absolutely adore him.
The thing is, though, any good player at Liverpool on the bench is wasted, but you could say the same with Man City. I mean, they had Aguero on the bench.
Yeah.
The amount of times that's happened, and even when Aguero's on, look at
United tonight. Look at United tonight. They have Pogba on the bench and stuff.
You've got Gabriel Jesus on the bench when Aguero's on. Unbelievable striker. So, and did you hear about Sané not renewing his contract?
Yeah, I did hear that. Just a quick one. Do you think Gabriel Jesus can fill the boots of Aguero?
No.
No, I don't think he can either.
I think he's decent.
I think he's very good. But
I think that's why he's staying there.
I think I don't know.
Do you know what? Like a team under Conte, because he's like Klopp, a very managing manager, and he gets the best out of players. So I think Inter Milan would be a good move for Jesus.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Then they've got Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez. So.
Well, he's gonna be. It's like 90% confirmed he's going to Barca.
Yeah, Martinez. Yeah.
Suarez is on the down low. He's going down, isn't he? He just came back from injury now, I think, as well.
Do you think Suarez will retire, or where do you think?
No.
No. I mean, do you think he'll retire at Barca, or do you think he'll move on from Barca?
No, I think he'll want to go somewhere else, somewhere like PSG, maybe.
I think we all know from watching Luis Suarez for years in England. We all know what he's like. He's not liked, but let's be honest, he's an absolute animal when he's on the pitch. And do you know what? He's a survivor. He doesn't care where he goes. He doesn't care if people like him. He just plays for himself and plays for his family,
his team.
And I just think anywhere
he has that special.
He's a bit like. I mean, he is special, but I mean,
thing is with Kane,
isn't he, for any football club?
Him and Kane are very similar players. Slow, very good finisher, decent dribbler, winner header.
I wouldn't say they're similar at all.
You wouldn't?
Oh God, no.
No. What I'm trying to say is anyway, they're two very good strikers, but Kane doesn't have that something special that like Suarez.
Suarez, we've seen him score from impossible angles. We've seen him do things that no other player has ever done or will ever do. He's just sensational, and I know I watched him growing up and didn't like him as a person, but
No.
I didn't love watching him as a football player.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. I love watching Heung-min Son now
Mhm.
for Spurs.
Yep.
And I just like watching a lot of football, but the team I would say I love watching is Spurs. I don't like Spurs as a football club or anything, but I just love watching how they play football.
I think my favourite team to watch in the Prem other than Liverpool is Leicester.
Oh yeah,
I like watching Leicester. Team. I like what they've got. Soonju, what a freaking baller he is. Love that bloody guy at football. He's so good.
He had a very, very, very good first half of the season, but then it kind of slowed down and went slightly.
Well, I think he's only 23.
Yeah, he's young.
So
for a centre back as well, for a central centre back who's so commanded and so powerful at that, yeah.
Yeah, he's very old school.
Mm.
And he wears the black boots as well, which makes him even more old school.
I've got the black boots.
But you're a ref, so you have to have black boots.
Mundial. Well, yeah, that's a fun fact, actually. You actually have to have black boots to be a referee. And there's another one. You actually can't have a beard if you're a referee.
Yeah, you did tell me
you
that.
have to look smart. I did tell you that. I think it was a few months ago I told you, but yeah, you can't have a beard, moustache going on, anything. You have to get it off. So that's why you never see a referee with a beard. And if you do, report it to the FA. So there you go. Right. So should we get on to Twitch now?
Well, I want to ask you a quick question.
Oh yeah.
Have you had a meal deal today?
Do you know what? I had one for dinner.
Did you?
I'm not joking. And
go on. What did you have?
Now. I know my dad watches these, so he'll be listening to this right now.
Does he? Does he listen?
Yeah.
Hello.
We're watching. Yeah, Dad. We're recording this on Friday, right? So it was the night we went out to Co-op because he went with me.
So what did you go last night and then have it today?
No, I didn't go last night. I went tonight.
Oh, you went? Did you have it for your tea?
Oh yeah, I had it for my tea.
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't like what is it? They ram chili con carne. I'm not a fan of that.
It's all right.
It's too spicy for me. It's not even spicy.
Yeah, you just don't like spice, do you?
I don't like spice. I just went for a bit of a change today because if you know me, I normally go for a Sainsbury's meal deal.
But I think Aldi and stuff have meal deals as well, you know.
Pardon?
I think Aldi have meal deals.
I'm not sure on that, but I've never experienced one.
Don't you have an Aldi near you?
Yeah, I've got one down the road.
I mean, you could try it.
Literally 2-minute walk.
You could try it one day.
Yeah, but what did I have? I've got the wrapper here actually.
What you say you usually have Sainsbury's?
No, I normally go Sainsbury's, but I went to Co-op this time.
Oh.
And I got a Ginster's sausage roll, very Cornish, and I got a Co-op Millionaire shortbread. If you go to Co-op and you're getting a bloody meal deal, that's what you get. And I got a Pepsi Max with it. Not cherry. I wasn't in the cherry mood today. Do you know what? I've actually gone off cherry, to be honest with you. A bit.
Yeah, I've never drank. I've had it a couple of times, but I'm not a massive fan. I mean, my corner shop, yeah, they sell I think it's 1.25 litres bottles. Well, it might be it's a litre bottle for $1.35 or something. For Pepsi Max, they have Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Max, and Pepsi Max Cherry.
I think Diet Pepsi at the moment is the nicest one.
Nah, but the thing is, they're selling out.
Don't you think it's a bit sweeter than?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of diet drinks. I like zero drinks, like zero sugar, like the Pepsi Max or Coke Zero. But I'm not a fan of diet. Yeah. I'm not a fan of diet. I'm either full fat or zero.
I actually saw something in Aldi the other day. Actually, when I went in, I haven't been in there for months, but I went in the other day, and there was Coke Vanilla on offer. Now, what are your thoughts on that?
Oh, it's not nice.
Nah, it's rank, innit?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be near the shops. So yeah, and I've actually never seen it in a meal deal, so that's a good thing. Right, let's move on to Twitch.
Right.
Okay. So this section is kind of about Twitch, and if you don't know, myself and Adam do both stream on Twitch. Adam's is Son of Kenner, and mine is Miles HD, and we're just gonna go through really our
journey.
Journey. That's the right word.
That's the word, isn't it?
Well,
our links will be down below.
I don't really want to say career because it's not a career really. It's just
just our journey.
We do for fun, and we have a hobby for doing so.
It's my favorite hobby, other than football.
Yeah,
but it involves football as well.
I think we'll talk about really like how we started off and
yeah,
how we because we also like met through
well, yeah, that's how we
Twitch.
met. Well, yeah, make sure to check us out. Our links are down below. Make sure to follow us on Twitch. I do stream every day. Miles is on a little break at the minute.
I'm a part-timer.
He's a part-timer. I'm more of a full-timer at the minute.
Well, you did take a month off once, but I think it's done
yeah.
the world of good really to come back and come back stronger. And if you don't know that, guys, like seriously, when I say this, I know he's sat here now and he's listening, right? And he'll have a smile on his face right now.
What are you going to say? I don't know what he's going to say, by the way.
You have honestly come back so stronger with better quality streams since you've come back from that month off.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I wasn't enjoying it before. I mean, I was like, there was like I think after New Year and before, I took the month off, which was like middle of February. Yeah. So that month and a half, I didn't enjoy it at all. I was struggling with content because I wasn't enjoying FIFA. I mean, I started the RTG in like the end of November, December, but I just wasn't enjoying it. And then I started playing Fortnite and stuff, and then I just wasn't enjoying anything. So I thought, right, I'll take the month off. I never planned to take a month off, but I just planned to take a break. And then we come back. We came back for like a month. We had the charity stream, which was unbelievable. And I think ever since we came back, the channel's just gone up to the next level. And I think, to be fair, I think we're growing. I'm not being arrogant or anything like that, but I think we're growing. I think I'm growing quite quickly. I think you're growing for how much you're streaming. You're growing quite quickly as well. Because I don't really pay attention to views and stuff, but when you stream, Miles, you get a decent amount of views.
I mean, everyone knows I'm just there for a bit of content. Put my old club in for an SBC and just there. I'm a bit of a laughing stock. But
for the journey, I mean, first time I ever started streaming was 2014.
What an OG.
It was on FIFA 14 in the summer. It was during MLS Team of the Season, whenever that was out. And I was planning my first ever stream. Typical this, but it was good. It was better, I think, in a way. Because I was planning on stream just Ultimate Team, doing some trade offers. Yeah. That I'm not here anymore.
Yeah, I actually heard something about them coming back as a room. Into FIFA 21.
But I was planning on just doing that, and then the servers went down, so I just streamed career mode. And I had first ever stream, I had 14 people, no camera. I had a mic, no camera, and stream 14 people streaming career mode. And everyone, because I was doing a Liverpool career mode, everyone wanted me to sign bloody Alberto Moreno. He didn't even have a game face, or a picture. And see, that was my first ever stream on another account. And then another account was in 2015 on a PS4. This was the first one was on Xbox One. This one was on PS4. I used to just do bronze pack methods. I think I'd done a player career and stuff. You used to get the old people come in. We used to do a bronze pack game, stuff like that. That was it for that. And then I started doing YouTube for a little bit on FIFA 16. I'd done a little bit on FIFA 15 at the end, and then I'd done a little bit of YouTube for FIFA 16, and then I started streaming a little bit of Fortnite in 2018. This was on another account.
Was that on a different account?
That was another account, and then
a lot of accounts.
And then basically, I was ever since then. I haven't ever since the last year. So ever since this account, that gap, I never streamed. And then last summer, I didn't have a job, and then I thought, right, so I've got this period.
Well, didn't you meet someone through work that?
There was someone, a mate of mine in work. He, because I've always been into Twitch ever since 2013, and he's into games as well, but he's into other games, and he started streaming and stuff. So he was telling me how he's done and stuff like that, and that kind of actually no, I tell a lie. So yeah, he basically inspired me a little bit to to get going, and I bought a PS4 camera and started streaming off that. That was in last April. So, and then I didn't have a job in July, and then I thought, right, I've got this period, I'm bored, I'm gonna start streaming, and because I was wanting to play Fortnite on keyboard and mouse, I started streaming that just on PS4, no camera, and it was like learning how to play, learning keyboard and mouse or something like that, and literally no one was coming in, and I wasn't enjoying it because when you're learning something like that, when everyone's good, it's super hard and frustrating, and me streaming it was like making it harder for response of like the keyboard and mouse and stuff. So yeah, and I thought, right, love FIFA. Well, I gave up FIFA 19 in March, Ultimate Team anyway. I thought, right, love football, love FIFA. Why not stick the camera on and stream some career mode end of the year? So we start off with some career mode. Streaming off PS4 with the camera, then more people were coming in than expected. I was growing faster than I ever thought. It wasn't fast, but it was like faster than I ever thought. And then I started playing a bit of Fortnite, and then basically I was just networking as you do, and found you streaming career mode. So that's how we met. I just literally was networking on Twitch, going through lower streams. I was interested in career mode at the time as well, so I seen like, I think your title was like Stevenage career mode or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just chilling in there. That is literally how we met, and then ever since then, I just kept on going in your streams. You were coming in my streams while I was doing career mode.
Sono F. Kenner, wasn't it?
Miles thought my name was Sono because my name was only the first time I made the account. It was all in lowercase, and Miles thought my name was Sono F. Kenner.
Well, I've had times, haven't I, when I've been into people's stream, they've gone Millie Shed.
Yeah. Miles is Millie Shed.
It was all lowercase.
Yeah.
It was Miles HD, all lowercase, and people thought it was Millie Shed.
Yours is Millie Shed.
There's not even a shed in there.
No, a man Sono F. Kenner. But yeah, that's how we met. Like, just me going through Twitch, and then we started playing Fortnite and stuff, and then that's when our friendship like really kicked off. Then, didn't it?
Yeah.
With Fortnite, because we were speaking to each other.
It was every day, wasn't it?
Yeah. We were speaking to each other like properly, like through the mic and stuff. So, and then it just kicked off from there. The thing is, because we were loving Fortnite, yeah, new to Twitch, meeting new people, loving Fortnite in the summer, couldn't wait to stream FIFA.
We didn't care what viewers we were on.
No, we were just having so much fun because we didn't know what to expect for viewers because we were new, stuff like this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then it was just so much hype for FIFA 20. It's a bit anticlimactic with FIFA 20 because there was not much to show. And then
I think the content's been poor really from EA, and it's been hard for I think a lot of smaller streamers.
I think the content's been good.
I think
yeah.
A prime example though, who's done very well is FIFA Analyst.
Yeah, but he's very good at the game and can offer coaching and stuff.
We both knew FIFA Analyst when he was averaging 10 viewers.
Yeah.
To become one of the fastest growing FIFA streamers, FIFA YouTubers is absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Very good at the game, very good on camera, very good on stream, and yeah, he's just a very good streamer. So
yeah. And then like I felt like, I mean, we reached the affiliate, that happened, and then I thought, right, I wanna start going up a level. I want to make this a little bit more serious. So I bought like all equipment, PC, stuff like that, because I was streaming off PS4.
That's the most, like, if you're going to take it serious, I think that's what the step that you need.
Some people start on a PC. Some people start streaming on a PC. So if you're not, I know a lot of people that stream from console. So yeah,
we both started on console for months.
Yeah,
for months. And
best thing I've ever bought, this PC.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It's like I turn it on every day for hours. It's on for hours every day.
So Yeah. So well, yeah, that's happened, and then we did the
Well, I
charity
mean,
stream and
do you
stuff.
want to go
So.
into more and like now, like at 1.7 thousand followers?
What's that again?
Do you want to go like more into it and like the last few months, how coming back after that break, you've like massively.
Well, I honestly thought, I'm gonna be really honest here. When I took that month off, I thought that was me done,
Hmm.
and I've never said that to anyone.
Because let's
I
be
thought that
honest,
was me done. Not done as
the
in, oh, me carry on streaming and no one comes in. I mean, me's not coming back for a while
yeah.
or never.
I mean, you were getting average 5 viewers, wouldn't you say
So
before?
probably 4, to be honest.
And don't get me wrong, for a lot of streamers, that's a good point to start and like, grow on and make friends out of it. But it was for consistent few months, and I had that I'd say for a month or two as well. We were both at the same level,
Yep.
but yeah, when you took that month off and came back, just so, like the content was better, and I think as well we've both like got into so many different communities since like that time. So
Yeah.
of course I know, we've met people like Will, Zach, and stuff.
Yeah, and that's
By
a
the way,
lot
guys,
of people.
make sure you check them out as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal streamers and good friends of both of us. But but yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
That is amazing how you've come back and.
So, Marcus, do you want to just tell us our story? Your story?
Yeah, I'll go on to like how I started streaming. So I actually only got into Twitch about March 2019. That's the
Yeah.
first time I'd ever heard of Twitch and like downloaded it on my phone. And I actually only heard of it from YouTube, from Pieface, and I just kept on going on his streams every night. And the thing was, I was watching Pie for about a good month, and I just felt like I wanted to be a bigger part of that stream.
Yeah.
So, by getting Twitch Prime was the first step that I did,
Yeah.
and like being a subscriber to Pieface.
Right, Miles, I'm really
I,
sorry, yeah, but
yes.
just sorry to interrupt. This is very unprofessional of me. I do apologise, but you tell everyone the rest of your story while I go to the toilet. I really need a wee.
Oh no, the old man's bladder.
If you don't follow me on Twitch or come my streams, I have an old man's bladder. I really need the toilet right now.
Lads, it's every 10 minutes he's on there.
Right, you tell everyone
no worries,
your
mate.
story.
No worries,
I
mate.
know your
Enjoy
story
it.
anyway, so
He knows the story.
yeah, we know each other's story anyway. So yeah, I'll be back in.
So all right, enjoy. Right, okay, cracking. So it's just me and you boys, right? So yeah, I mean, I was subscribed to Pi then, and I think it was 3 months that went by, and he raided Polka HD. Polka's very, very good streamer and has an absolutely amazing community. He hasn't streamed for a few months now. I don't know why. It could be personal issues, but he's just a great streamer and one of the biggest factors to why I started streaming. Similarly with Absolute Filth TV. If you don't know him, watch him. I'm in there most times. He streams every day, so I'd 100% say go over and check him out. I would say he's my favorite streamer, alongside with Pieface, and yeah, them three really made me feel comfortable on the Twitch platform and made me want to start streaming. So I always had the Connect from Xbox, and I just put it up one day, and my setup was absolutely abysmal because I had a TV like on the wall in my room.
Right, I'm back. Oh my god.
Welcome back, mate.
I do apologise.
If you look back, actually clips were taken down obviously because of was it the DMCA or
DMCA,
DC?
yeah.
But there was a
Did
few
you
clips
download?
I
Did you
had from
download
absolutely
some?
ages ago. Yeah, I think not them ones though because they're not the best. There's clips from absolutely ages ago. And can you remember this, Adam? Right, when I used to have the Connect up there, and it'd literally be looking down at me.
Yeah.
And I'd be looking right up at the TV.
I was saying to you, your neck's gonna be absolutely effed because you're looking up, right up onto. You're right in front of the wall. You're right in front, and you're looking up. It's like you're gonna wreck your neck.
Yeah, so I just started streaming a bit, and to be honest, at the beginning, I didn't tell anyone because I was in year 10 at the time, and I knew people would be having a laugh at that. And then it came out because because it said broadcasting, and it notified your friends on Xbox that I was broadcasting, so they went on Twitch and saw it, and they were like, "What? What are you doing, mate?"
Not laughing now.
Don't get me wrong. Well, I mean, I don't care if people laugh. It's something I love doing, and something I've made like genuine mates out of. So it's the best thing I've ever done. But yeah, I remember that coming out, and I didn't half get a bit of abuse at school for it. But I know that's the same with Zach. I actually spoke to him once. But yeah, I just started streaming, and then we both met, and we just both streamed. I know a lot of people know that we are like mates on Twitch, like stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people know as like, oh, it's like a duo, isn't it? Really, everyone.
Well, that's why we used to be called Your Weekly Duo.
Yeah. Well, everyone knows us as like it's just Son of Kenner and Miles, really, isn't it? I think when people think of like me, they think of you, and when they think of you, they think of me.
Well, we've got like the same mods and stuff, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like just people that always come in and stuff, show us support.
We're the same community.
Yeah. But yeah, then I think I was streaming Fortnite, FIFA Career, and then people like Button, who's a long term bloody VIP to the channel. What an absolute baller! We absolutely love him. Came in and
he's also been on our podcast.
Yeah, he was on one of the podcasts about Steam, so I checked that out. And he honestly he supported my channel so much. So have you, Adam? But like, he would come in the stream for hours, like literally hours, and just support me, and even be texting me on like Insta and having a laugh and be giving me advice and stuff. And yeah, and then we kind of grew. We met other people. But the biggest advice I would give from, I think we'd both agree on this, is to make sure you have a microphone and a camera, even if you're on, console, PC.
Well,
I think it's different for Fortnite, but for FIFA, I think definitely a camera and a mic.
I got asked today, actually, on stream, that about a camera, because they never stream, or they don't stream with a camera, and asked like, should you get a camera? I said, yeah, 100%. Like, to grow on Twitch, it's hard as it is.
Yeah.
So you need to give yourself as much chance as you can, and by having a camera, it's giving you a better chance.
Yeah. So I just want to say now, this is the first big thing that ever really impacted my channel. And that was a raid from Nick28T.
That was
Can you
massive.
remember that?
Yeah.
Which was absolutely huge at the time. Which was like a 600.
You only live for 10 minutes.
Host. Yeah, I know. I was only live for 10 minutes. I was doing the Stevenage career, and I remember it was just me, you, Adam, and Button. It was just the three of us in the stream. Next minute, we had 600 people in, which at the time, I don't think I had even hit 100 by then, which was just absolutely mental.
I think you were on about 80 something or 90 followers, and then you went up to like 120.
Yeah, and that brought me up a lot, and I don't know. There were a few people that came back from that, but that was just amazing, and to have like such a massive name in the chat, like because he came in and I said thank you so much and stuff, and that was just amazing and massively helped out my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then from then I just kept on streaming on console for a bit.
I got my PC first, and then it was 2 or 3 weeks.
You got your PC, yeah.
About 2 or 3 weeks after, because we both have the same PC. It was about 2 or 3 weeks after you got yours, didn't you?
Yeah, because you made the move of getting the PC, and I was thinking, all right, this is like.
This and is even if you want to I was do even this saying to you,
properly,
because you were thinking of it, and I already had mine. I was like, this is worth it.
Yeah.
100%.
So, I got that, and then I was averaging about 7 viewers. 5 to 7 viewers, wouldn't you say, when I was on PC at the beginning?
Yeah.
5 to 7 views, which was good back then. We were starting to get a community coming in and stuff, and then I don't know, just kept on streaming, kept on making friends through Twitch, kept on interacting with people, kept on just meeting loads of different people, and yeah, and then I got another humongous raid from Greg. And
Greg
also make
Hartley.
sure to check, Greg Hartley out. He's a good friend of the stream and also an absolute baller of a streamer and a baller in real life.
Yeah.
Actually, he actually used to be at Man City, so yeah, he's a good lad. He's a very very nice guy, Greg. So I'll make sure definitely to check him out. I believe EA Sports raided someone, and then they raided Greg, and then Greg raided me. So that was just phenomenal to have.
And then you raided Will
Really,
while he was on Monopoly.
yeah, I think I was on like 1.8 thousand views at one point, which was just
That is mental.
like, oh, I can't even
That is mental.
think of it now. Just sitting in the same chair with the two screens in front of me, with the same camera, with the same mic, just thinking about 2 or 3 months ago, 1,800 people were looking at me, which was just mental.
Imagine them in real life looking at
yeah,
you. I couldn't imagine it, could you?
Mental, innit? Yeah. And from then on, I don't know, we were doing really well, and for weeks after that, we were getting a lot of big like people coming in the stream, and a lot of numbers who kept on coming in, and even like the likes of Nerdfire came in, which was cool. He's a very nice guy as well, who actually hit 100k yesterday. So big congrats to him, and yeah, that's really where we are today. But I don't know, we're just still going. We've got new ideas. We've got YouTube that I really want to work on. So do you for FIFA 21.
Yeah, FIFA 21 is, I think it's going to be the FIFA for me.
Yeah, that's our opportunity really to take it to the next level. Then,
yeah,
when you say,
I've got some ideas for FIFA on YouTube anyway. But yeah, Miles, do you want to talk about your new thing that's happening?
Why not? We'll put it out there. So, just a quick one. I actually put it out on Twitter tonight, which is on the 20th. Well, no, the 19th.
It's
just hit 10:12.
Oh dear.
So yeah, it's going to be on my Twitch. So make sure to check it out. Saturdays every 3 p.m. I'll be coming with live football scores. So yeah, make sure to be there. It's going to be a laugh. It'll be tricky at the start, but we'll keep on going, and it should be good fun. It should be very good fun.
Well, I'll leave the link down below. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll leave the link down below in the comment in the description of the Twitter as well.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. So that's kind of really how I started Twitch, and
I mean,
it's the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, it's a very, if you're looking to make, I don't know, if you're into FIFA, you like streaming, you're happy to be in front of a camera and stuff. It's a good thing to get into. You can meet a lot of people. You can have a laugh. You can have a community. You can have a lot of good things happening. Like raids are really nice to have.
Yeah.
And raiding other people is really nice as well. I love raiding other people. I love really donating to people as well, making their day. Just putting a smile on people's faces, whether that's donating, whether that's raiding people, whether that's just being here in streams, entertaining people. But that's what you're there for. Just have a laugh, and just to entertain people, give people content. Crap, really, give people something to watch, especially in lockdown. Yeah. You need something to watch, don't you? I think everyone's bored of Netflix. I certainly am. Well,
I'm on Waterloo Road now, so that's on BBC, and that's a long one. So,
what was it? Yeah, you were gonna watch. You finished Breaking Bad, and then what did I tell you to watch?
You told me to watch Money Heist, was it?
No, Punisher.
Oh,
it was the Punisher.
Yeah.
And Ozark. That was it.
Ozark, that's it. Yeah, I never got around.
Who was it? So. Someone started Ozark in my stream. Can't remember. Shout out to whoever that was. But yeah, they I know. Was it? I think it might have been JK.
Was it JK?
I think it was JK.
I
He
know my
likes
best
it.
mate's watched it, and he said I need to get into it
You
because
do, you do.
I've watched Breaking Bad as well, and I was a big fan of that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I bet you were surprised. You liked it.
Yeah, I was really because I know my dad watched it years ago, like when it first like really came out.
Yeah, about 10 years, I
And
think.
yeah, he's loved it. Do you know what? I'm actually sat here right now in a Los Pollos Hermanos top. How funny
There
is
you
that?
go. Talking about Breaking Bad.
I'm actually sat here right now. I wish I
Mental.
could show you on the camera, but we can't. But it's a bit. I think it's my dad's old one, to be honest. He'll be watching over, going, "Do you know what, Miles? You know it's mine."
Does
But
he
yeah.
does he listen on Spotify while he's like out and about, or does he?
He just I think he just listens to it whilst he's going on a walk.
Well,
So
Miles's dad. Uh,
Neil,
it's on Spotify if you want to listen. For
it
everyone
is,
else as well, if you listen on YouTube and you don't know, our podcast is on Spotify. The link will be down in the description on YouTube. If you listen on Spotify, come check out our YouTube. Drop a sub. We nearly have 50 subs. So if you're new, drop a subscription.
So yeah, that's let's call it there. That was amazing. So basically, there's
It's a long one, but it was good.
Going on to the questions of course, you know, Sheffield Wednesday, Aston Villa incident, and going on from Werner to Chelsea, and also Ryan Fraser, and then about our Twitch journey so far. So yeah, one thing, just make sure to check us out. Our links to socials will be down below in the description.
Yeah.
So so come over, check us out. Make sure to say you came from Crackin Up, and yeah, we love you very much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Take
and
care,
see you
lads.
next time. Peace.
See you, lads.